Yes, welcome to the 2020 Honda Civic FC. Am I going on the right way? Honda Civic FC TCP. Oh, shit, this is not the right way. I'm at Sepang. Please bear with me. I don't think I'm even going to edit this part out. Just bear with me. I am here at the Proton X50's media drive. Then I came with this car. So now it's done. Now I can talk about this car. So the Honda Civic 1.5 TCP. This is the highest one with Honda sensing. With the 170 over horsepower, 1.5 liter turbocharged 4-cylinder engine. As you can see, I'm driving through the Sepang's famous tunnels thingy. And yeah, I couldn't give you guys a proper drive all the time before this because I'm also using Waze. He will interrupt on and off. So yeah, this is a chance where I actually get to drive the car properly. Let's just get out here into the back roads of Sepang. Woo! A lot of nice curvy bits. But anyway, so the Honda Civic then 2020, you get a different color. The body, as you can see, is not the same color as you get on the 2019 model. The 2019 one is a bit more of a maroon. This is a bit more of a burnt orange kind of thing. The you know the HRV RS, similar to that, but I feel it's a bit different. Somewhere in between, like a burnt orange lah, basically. Anyway, I'm not going to talk about that color also. That one, all perspective for different people again. So I've been driving it around for 2 days now, and what I enjoy the most about it is the fact that it is fast. I never thought I would say this because I was never a fan of the Honda Civic FC, but this thing is fast lah. Even though it uses a CVT gearbox, which kind of kills the mood. Yeah, the CVT gearbox definitely kills the mood lah. That is, I mean, an honest opinion, but I don't see it as something which will stop me from buying the car. It's like, it's not end of the world. Oh, don't, because it's so bad. It's not that bad. It's annoying when it comes to like I want driver engagement. That's different. Turn right. For a moment, I joined the highway. Waze will shut up. So yeah, in terms of driver engagement, probably yes, the gearbox is the best thing. But now we're focusing on the bad part. Nice part is the fact the power delivery is so nice. You get very less turbo lag. Get some that is paired together with the fact that of course it's still turbo from 1.5. Turn right. From a 1.5 liter, you're trying to squeeze out that much power, so it's completely acceptable. It's not to a point where you cannot drive. That is the main thing. It's not annoying me. That's quite an achievement lah. Because when it comes to city driving, it's nice to have turbo or at least power delivery quick then and there. You don't want to be waiting so long for it and all that. And alright, sitting inside. The seats have been a bit of a curious thing for me because driving around for 2 days, I'm yet to find a proper driving position for me. It's a bit interesting because usually, you know, you take about a day and you adjust and all that, and then you will get into your, you know, your most comfortable driving position, you know. But a bit tricky with this part for me. I don't know, because the steering is huge. That's not a complaint, by the way, it's a personal thing. The steering is huge, but in a nice, something like that. Steering is huge in a nice way. Everything is laid out. You get the cruise control and everything. And then the seats are a bit on the larger side. They don't entirely bolster me when I take heavy corners. So to find the right rhythm is a bit tricky for me lah. And then you get a long dashboard. It stretches out further in front, so I can't necessarily see the edge of the car. So you know, all these things paired together when you're trying to find your driving position. The pedals are all very nice for me, and here it's all tip top lah. It's completely fine. The gear stick, you get to run through PRNDS. You shift here for your CVT gear pedal shifting thingy, and eco mode, all easily accessible. All the whatever gadgetry, and then the systems all on the right side. You have traction control. You have the lane departure warning system, the bliss lane keeping assist actually. and then you have the frontal collision warning system. All that is readily available. They all do the same system, you know, they blink when you're too near, then they beep beep beep, and then by right they will brake for you if you get too near, but I'm not trying that out lah. So this car has the same funny camera system as the CR-V as well, where only the left side gets the camera for you to see the blind spot, the right side figure it out yourself basically. Okay, all those things aside, let's talk about driving, because this is a Honda Civic. It's all about the driving. That's what Civics have always been, for you to engage with the driver. I will put aside the fact that nowadays Hondas are meant for more family-oriented people. I want to focus more on the fact that you know, performance has to be there. Honda Civic, when you think of Honda Civic, all you think about is performance. So the speed is admirable. I'm going to slide in a 0 to 100 footage now. I do like the power delivery, like I mentioned earlier. It's nice and fast. The steering feedback I like a lot, because it's not too light and numb, like for example you get on some CT cars and all that. But you do get nice feedback, which is very important to me, because I know where the car is. With the car with this much power and car that can go reasonably fast, that's quite important to feel that kind of feedback. So I like that a lot. Even when you're cruising now, it's not too heavy for daily usage, and then at the same time you get to know that okay, the setting's pointed here, the setting's pointed there, and I get to, you know, push the car into the corner nicely. That brings me on to the handling. Now I used to own a Honda Civic FB, which is basically the FD with a facelift lah. And that's the one, the last NA Civic technically. The Civic FC handles better than the Civic FB, definitely. It handles better than its rivals, that is for sure. But I do wish that it floated a bit less on the rear end. So my experience with the cornering handling lah was the fact that I felt the car was a little bit on the hoppity side when taking corner hard. Of course, fair enough, it's not entirely on the car's fault. It's because I was also pushing the corner hard to try and, you know, find out the car's limits and all that. So when I felt that, I was a little bit annoyed by that. An honest opinion lah. I mean, you guys deserve to hear my honest review. So I was a little bit annoyed by that. At the same time, it's not something which the general public have to be worried about, because I was pushing it to how I personally would, as a person who drives kind of fast and sporty, and I do have my certain demands lah. So I'm going to put it out there that I, you know, was pushing it beyond what generally you normally would, and that's when I found this as an issue a bit. And that is my opinion on the handling. I will leave it at that. You make what you want of it, you drive it, and you feel what you want. This is just my opinion. So comfort wise, the Honda Civic is genuinely comfortable. Like, you get to really enjoy a normal drive with this car. No need to speed and all that. Really just soak up the drive. The damping is so nice. It's genuinely so nice. I enjoy chill driving with this. Traffic and the roads, which I was in the past 2 days, was quite bad, and also had a chance to take it on a long highway. It was absolutely amazing. It was a really good car to cruise around in, and the fact that the Honda Civic now looks even better, it like bumped up its class a bit. It's nice to pose around in, and I know that is a personal thing again, but I also know the kind of people who want to buy this cars and what people look for in certain cars. The status of the car matters a lot, and this FC definitely stands, it lives up to the game, especially in this color. Space and comfort of the drive, that's done from inside. Sitting here, the seats are spacious enough. Like I said, it may not be entirely what I like for spirited driving, but is capable enough for a long drive. I have more than enough knee room. The center console is big, but it's not too big where it's taking up so much of space. I get nice engagement feeling with the gear shifter, nice space for my palm to rest, and you get a nice big cup holder here. You get under the aircon place here, you get a place to put your phone, your wallet. You have cubby holes on the passenger, the driver's side, and everything sorted out lah. So with all that done with, I guess being an old Honda platform, technically the infotainment system needs to step up its game. That's what I feel, because the competition now has way better in-car infotainment system, and this really, there's nothing wrong with it. That is something to clarify. There's nothing wrong with it, but in terms of, you know, what you see, the UI, the user interface, a bit outdated lah. It's a polite way to put it, that they can improve it, although there's nothing wrong with it. So I'm guessing the new gen Hondas will have it, because no matter what, this is an older platform still. So that, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls of that Indian Talks Cars, the Honda Civic FC. Now my opinion on this car doesn't matter, because this car is obviously selling like crazy, and this isn't exactly a new car where y'all actually, oh, should I buy, should I not buy? Y'all do what y'all want to do. I'm just telling y'all what I feel about the Honda Civic. Now, importantly, if you have a Honda Civic FC and you have modified it in any way, let me know. I would like to review it. If you know any of your friends, excuse me, if you know any of your friends who have a Honda Civic FC, who have modified it, please let me know. I really do want to review it and see how people have gone about modifying this car, because I see a lot of modified ones out there. I don't know people personally, and I want to know how to modify this, because I mean, Honda Civics lah, it's born to be modified. That's just what it is. So I want to know how people have done it. So please get in touch with me. I'll happily review it. And drive safe, guys. Stay safe. Stay clean. Subscribe to That Indian Talks Cars on YouTube. Follow on Instagram, Facebook. All my updates are coming there. Let me know what car you guys want in the future. If you guys have your own car also you want me to review, let me know. We can make it happen. I love to review cars, and hope you guys enjoy it as well. And stay tuned. I love you guys. Take care.